I'm Susan Picken, head of the Queen's Film Theatre. Welcome to the Ulsterbank Belfast Festival at Queen's and our programme of films at the QFT. We've got a really eclectic and interesting selection of films from you this year. Everything from ghost stories to experimental cinema to Scott's expedition to the Antarctic. Starting off on the 14th and 15th of October, we have a Titanic Film Weekend held at the Ulster Folk and Transport Museum. In the spectacular setting of the Rail Gallery, this is your opportunity to see the newly restored version of A Night to Remember and the classic Titanic, both in a sumptuous setting. This really is an experience not to be missed, especially if you are looking forward to next year and the anniversary of the Titanic.
In this luxurious ship were the people of many nations and many classes. Millionaires, aristocrats, the chairman of the shipping line, the man who built the ship, immigrants from all over Europe. There were young couples on their honeymoon, men, women, and children. She even carried her own kind of crop.
How many people are there on board?
2,200 or more. With room in the boats for... how many?
1,200.
If, like me, you enjoy being scared and a little bit of a spine tingle, then our selection of classic ghost stories is just for you. Launching with a talk on the writer M.R. James, who wrote some of the best ghost stories ever, by the writer John Connolly and Dr. Darryl Jones, the season includes The Shining, my favourite, The Haunting, Ring, which is truly terrifying, a little bit of light relief in the form of Blithe Spirit, and the unforgettable Blair Witch Project. So if you do like a scare, come along. It's going to be a great season of films and I'm looking forward to it.
Tell me where you are, John!
A festival is a time to experiment with new things. And what better time to come and experience the best of experimental cinema from the past 40 years. Working with Lux, who distribute some of the best known experimental films in the world, we've put together a whole week of amazing films for you to see. Some are short, some are long, some are animation, some are music. There really is a huge diversity. And if you're interested in film as an art form, come and see experimental cinema at the QFT from the 14th of October.
Die Schreiber der amerikanischen Geschichte wissen über die Jahre nach 1879 von einer Hochkonjunktur zu berichten, die auf Bürgerkrieg und Indianerkrieg in den Vereinigten Staaten folgte. Sie sprechen von dem Wettlauf aller um höchste Profite und vom bedingungslosen Streben nach Macht. Es war dies eine Zeit, in der Morgan und Vanderbilt, Carnegie und Rockefeller groß wurden. Im Westen der Staaten war die Eroberung des Indianerlandes vollzogen. Die Indianer waren geschlagen. Die stärksten und rücksichtslosesten unter den neuen Herren des Landes konnten schnell Reichtum und Macht anhäufen. Sie beseitigten Widerstand mit jedem Mittel.
A 100 years ago, Captain Scott made his ill-fated expedition to the South Pole. The occasion is marked in this beautifully restored screening of the classic film The Great White Silence with a new score. It's an absolutely beautiful film with a wonderful soundtrack, and it's really unmissable for anybody who's interested in either history or cinema. Check www.queensfilmtheatre.com for full details. Enjoy the festival. It's going to be a really great October and there's lots to look forward to.